A few notes on completing the square. So when we talk about a perfect square, we're talking about a quadratic that can be written as one bracket multiplied by itself. A good example is x squared plus 6x plus 9. Okay, let's focus on that. There we go. This is a perfect square because it can be written as x plus 3 squared. We know that because this is double 3 and this is 3 squared. Okay, so that's how we know it's a perfect square. This is double and this is squared. Right, so if we're given one that's not a perfect square, for example, x squared plus 6x plus 5, okay, we know that's very similar to our perfect square, but we want it to be slightly different because instead of being plus 9, it's plus 5. So the perfect square would be x plus 3 squared. And how do I know it's x plus 3 squared? So I have to halve this. X plus 3 squared, as we've just worked out, gives us x squared plus 6x plus 9. I don't want 9, I want 5. How do I get from 9 to 5? I take away 4. So to get to this, I have this, and I take away 4. So I can say that x squared plus 6x plus 5 equals x plus 3 squared, our perfect square, take away 4. Okay, that is how we form our square. That's how we complete our square. If you're then asked to solve it, you need to be given an equation that's equal to 0. So let's take another example entirely for that. Let's take an example of x squared plus 10x plus 2 equals 0. Okay, so first of all, find the perfect square. To find the perfect square, we're going to halve this. Half of 10 is 5. So inside my perfect square, I'm going to do x plus 5 squared. That gives me x squared plus 10x plus 25. I don't want 20 plus 25, I want plus 2. How do I get from 25 to plus 2? I take away 23. So I want to take my perfect square, I want to take away 23, and then I know it's going to be equal to this equation here. But this equation here is equal to 0. So if this is equal to this, then this is equal to 0. Now I've got to this stage, I can continue by solving. So what I do is I first get rid of my takeaway. So I add it on the other side. Then I get rid of my squared, which means the brackets can disappear because I don't need them anymore. Remember, whenever we've got a square root, there's two really, there's positive and there's a negative square root. So we write that little symbol in front of the calculation, in front of the third. Then we take away the 5. We end up with x equals plus or minus the square root 23, take away 5. And that would be our answer in third form. Or what you could do then is type it into your calculator, once with plus in front of the square root, once with minus in front of the square root, to get your answer. Still works if this is negative, we'll just have a negative bracket. For example, if I had x squared minus 24x plus 6 equals 0, my perfect square would be x minus 12 squared. Okay, that's going to give me x squared minus 24x plus 144. Remember, squares are always positive. I don't want plus 44, I want plus 6. To get to there, from there to there, I have to take away 138. So I end up with x minus 12 squared, take away 138, equals 0. And then I'd repeat the process I did over here. Hope that helps.